Now let's try getting a better sense of the situation down in Jindo, including the terrain the rescue teams are dealing with there off Korea's southwestern coast, and what more could be done to perhaps speed up search and rescue operations. For that, Captain Sandeep Kalia joins us on the line. He is a marine expert based in India. Captain Kalia, thank you so much for joining us. Let's start with the search and rescue operations here. What's your assessment of the quality and the scale of what we're seeing?
Yeah, hello. It's really unfortunate what happened on the Thursday, and with so many passengers on board and most of them unaccounted for. It's quite unfortunate to hear about this incident. As far as the search and rescue is concerned, I think we have lost a lot of time. It's more than almost 3 days now, and there is possibility. The currents are quite strong, and the weather is not conducive with the visibility very, very low in the water. And strong currents are not making it any easier for the divers who are going down. So it's a difficult situation.
Of course it is. Now, it's been over 78 hours since the accident. The rescue team has begun pumping air, and excuse me, the divers have tried attempting to enter the submerged ferry. Given the structure of this ferry, how great a possibility do you think it is for survival inside the ferry?
Well, as you see from the pictures and the TV footage, the ferry is tilted on the one side, on the port side, and hence, if there are survivors, the water would not have filled in the entire ferry, because it is still above water. So in that section, which is afloat and which is above the water, there could be possibility of survivors. The water temperature is another issue. It's been 78 hours, and hence it will be difficult. But we remain positive that the hope of survivors is quite possible for people who have reached onto the other end of the ferry and who are clinging on to some kind of structure of the ship. So that is the area which should be explored at the earliest. And regarding the people who have jumped into the water, the strong currents may have carried them away, but there could be signs of rafts or small objects, floating objects, which the survivors could be holding on to while battling for their life. Over.
Right. We are, of course, hoping for that miracle that there will be survivors there. Now, another point of focus here is the negligence of duty on the captain's part in this ferry capsize case. We have been getting reports that it wasn't, in fact, the captain steering the vessel, but a third mate. Now, Captain Kalia, you've operated large vessels before, and you have an experience of 24 years as a mariner. What are your thoughts on the captain and the crew's behavior following the accident?
As the investigation report is ongoing, all I could catch on from whatever we have heard and the items which we get to understand is possibly the ferry must have hit a rock or a object underwater, or there could be a crack of the hull. Somehow the water has ingressed the vessel. It could be due to external damage or internal hull failure, and this could possibly be a navigational error, whereby normally the liners and the ferries have very extensive level of training, because when you're dealing with lives and passengers, it is imperative that you are actually very well trained to take up this job, and the crew as well. The crew must be very well trained in case of accidents like this. They should be mobilizing themselves very, very soon, and unfortunately, this doesn't seem to have happened, where there was a panic on board and people jumped overboard, and possibly this could have avoided, and much more of training and other resource building should have been put in place. Over.
Definitely so. Captain Sandeep Kalia, thank you so much for joining us today.
Right. Thank you very much, and good luck and God bless. Over.